Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the Stallions about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UL Monroe's offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Green. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. The Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Stallions offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Williams. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Stallions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Quickly complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The Stallions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Offense about to reel off its seventh play of the drive. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Right on the money. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. And the Stallions will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Going to sling it on 2nd down. A strike downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Warhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Godfrey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Griffin. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's complete on the right side. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Warhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The give to the tailback. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. And the Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They give it to him again. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got his man across the middle. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over the Stallions. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The Stallions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Stallions will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Warhawks moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Warhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Griffin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Warhawks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Warhawks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UL Monroe!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Stallions come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Still on his feet at the 40. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. And the Stallions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
For the quarterback.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Stallions will call on their punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Motion from the wideout. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Godfrey. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Griffin. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Warhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Griffin. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And the Warhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Finds a man on the right. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. The Warhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Just enough time to get off one more snap. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
And the Warhawks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Fires on the move. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Warhawks! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
What a nice job job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 10 over the Stallions. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be... Pulls it in down the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Quick strike complete. Open space at the 25. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It's good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Set to advance on the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Godfrey. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the left side. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And the Stallions line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this offense, man, here in the second half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
The Warhawks decide to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Stallions have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. And the Stallions can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Wide open spaces. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And first down for the offense.
We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give on the option. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. The Stallions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Green. It's a seam wide open. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Running back searching for a hole. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. East Carolina is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Greenville.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Got room to work. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
And the Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That's That's why you got to avoid third and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Green. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Got him downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looks as if he's going to run it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Gets the back moving. He'll start this drive firing. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Oh, he's got a chance. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coach is.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. The Stallions come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
At the 20. And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a first and goal. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking to throw. He wants it all. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
caught in the backfield. It's Godfrey. Across the 25, he's got room. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
10.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bullock. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
First and 10.
The RPO, it's complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. To the ground with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. And the Stallions are facing third and inches. Find some fresh air. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense will try to keep everything in front. The Stallions will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the single back. Running into the open space.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.